Hey girlies, welcome back to another Vlogmas. So as you all can see, I'm in a different location because I am in baby boy's future nursery. Right now it is still under construction, but I just got the urge to start my nesting process. If you know, you know. I am turning 30 weeks on Thursday, so it's about that time. I need to fold the rest of his clothes because I'm trying to see how much of clothes that we have and what sizes and whatnot. So I'm just watching some YouTube videos, folding his clothes, getting those sorted, and then I'm gonna figure out what to do with the rest because I need to go through all of these boxes and just everything. So you girlies are going to watch me nest for a little bit. I just finished folding the clothes. These clothes are pretty much separated by size. This is stuff that I know needs to be hung up, or I ordered most of these from Shein and they have like a weird sizing, so I need to look up what is a 74 in babies so I can put this with the right stuff. But now we are just going to put everything in a drawer until we get some hangers for his closet. So let's move this. Ugh, you guys, look at my belly.
Take me back to Georgia, back to Atlanta. Money, how present turns past.
Good morning, you guys. I am so excited because your girl is officially monetized on YouTube, and I can't believe I did it. I did it, and I did it way faster than I thought I would because that was one of my December goals, and it's the first week of December, and I'm so happy so I can start making money on YouTube. But I just want to say thank you to all of you because none of this would be possible if people actually didn't subscribe to my channel or relate to my content, and clearly the girlies relate to me and just my everyday life, and I'm just so blessed and happy and excited. Like I literally, I don't even have the words to put how I'm feeling exactly, but I am so happy. And I randomly just checked because I had a couple of things that I needed to do. This is such an unflattering angle. Let me see if I can, I don't feel like using my tripod just yet. Okay, all right, we can talk like this for a minute. But yeah, I randomly just checked my freaking analytics because I'm getting ready to do my makeup so that I can film some content for you all. And I was like, okay, so if you're a creator, you know that when you go to YouTube Studio, there's like a little tab and it says earned or earn, and normally it shows you like what qualifications you need in order to get monetized. And so I clicked it and I'm like, where are the qualifications at? Like, what happened? And I realized that I had hit them and that I needed to apply to be monetized. So I literally just did that today, and I feel like I need to celebrate. I'm gonna do something small to celebrate. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm just gonna treat myself because your girl has been putting in the work. Like, I really have been putting in this work, and I know with content creating especially in the beginning, it's kind of discouraging because you see other creators who blow up and they go viral, or like they have way more followers than you, or you know, you just compare yourself a lot, but you just have to figure out your own lane. And for me, I was so stuck on like TikTok, and I've come to the realization that I'm a part of the YouTube girly, and there are a lot of creators, a lot of women creators excuse me, a lot of women creators who are just mainly on one social media platform, on YouTube. And I'm sure you all know a couple too. So I feel like I'm for sure YouTube girly, and I'm just excited. I know my energy is a little bit low. My coffee hasn't kicked in. My Dunkin'. What did I get today? I got an iced coffee decaf because I've been trying not to drink caffeinated drinks that much, even though I still do. 3 pumps of caramel swirl, 2 hazelnuts, and then cream. And then I just devoured this chocolate croissant from Trader Joe's. I'm so glad that I remembered to take it out last night, because with the Trader Joe's croissants, not the ones that are in the bread section, but the ones in the frozen section, you have to take them out and let them sit for 9 hours. Let's do this makeup because I need to get ready to start. I want to at least film 1 video because I also have a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock and I need to leave out at 12:30. So my makeup needs to be done so that I can film this video. And I'm kind of gonna leave you all right here. I'm using my phone stand as like a tripod. So I figured we can just chit chat and I can do my makeup and answer just some questions that I see a lot on my social media. Alright, so first I'm going in with the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. And this is just like the mini size. I need to get the full one because I actually like that product. And then on top of that, I lost the top to this and I refuse to throw it away. But this is the Mentha Lip Tint. And it's like one of those Bath and Body Works lip glosses. So I literally just keep this in my drawer. Look at my eyebrows. We're going to go in with the e.l.f. Brow Lift. The girls that get it, get it. So I'm going to just answer some questions that I've been seeing on my YouTube videos. Some questions that I get on TikTok. No, we're going to do a little Q&A. So the first thing I get asked a lot is, what do I do? Like, do I work from home? Do I go into a job? A lot of people think I am a stay-at-home wife and a stay-at-home mom, which is not true. So to answer your question, I do work from home. I have a 9 to 5. I work in tech. I don't, if you know me, I've said it in like multiple videos, I don't really like to mix my professional life with my content creator life. But long story short, I work in tech. This is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Drops. I work in tech. I do social media analytics for a company. I like my job. I work from home. I have good home work-life balance for the most part. I can pretty much start my day whenever I want to, which is cool. On the downside is that I am like glued to the computer a lot. But yeah, so outside of that, I also am in school for my master's in data science. And a fun fact about me is that I really didn't know what path I wanted to go down. For like a short period of time, I thought that I wanted to be a nurse. Like, I thought that was what I wanted to do, but then I quickly realized that's not what I wanted to do. And then with the company I'm at now, I started pretty much doing projects involving data. And then I was like, hey, I can go to school for data science. So that's how that journey started, and I graduate next December of 2024 with my data science degree. I'm also thinking about, I'm very big on certifications. So prior to going to school for data science, I do have a certification in data analytics. By the way, that was the Dr. Branded eye cream that I just put on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brow pomade for my eyebrows, and I just do the ends. But anyways, I also have a certification in data analytics, and during my maternity leave, I have decided that I'm going to get more certifications. I want to get a certification in UX design because my company also has a department in UX design, and I don't know, I just feel like I like what I do, but I am missing the creative aspect of that, if that makes sense. So I feel like UI UX design is like the perfect balance for me. So yeah, enough about work, because honestly, what is work? I joke around a lot, and I always say, like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, I want to be a stay-at-home wife, but people don't realize that being a full-time mom and wife, that is a job in itself. Like, I have a toddler, so yeah, I think I just went on like a tangent. But to answer the question, I'm not a stay-at-home wife, I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I do work from home, a full-time, what you would consider corporate tech job, and that's that. So the next question I get is about my daughter, like, when did I have her, how was the process, how is she adjusting to being a big sister, which in itself, that can be a video as well. I'm gonna quickly carve out my eyebrows with this Maybelline Fit Me. This is it's so dirty, y'all, so this is in the color 25. I'm not showing it because it's dirty, but yeah. So I had my daughter the year of COVID, so that was January 20, well, right before COVID. So January 2020 is when I had her. So she'll be 4 in January. And I feel like 4 is the perfect balance, like the perfect age gap for having kids, because I already knew that I did not want to have kids back to back. Like, that's just something I didn't really see for myself. This is the Halo Glow in the shade medium tan. I'm like, I don't know what this is. But yeah, I never saw myself having my kids back to back because I grew up, well, technically I have 9 siblings. I'm the oldest of 9, but I grew up with my 2 sisters that are twins, and then I have a brother that's 10, so we're like 17 years apart. But me and my sisters are like basically a year and some months apart. And I saw like just how much of a struggle that was for my mom. On top of that, my mom was a teen mom, so that's like a whole nother subject. But yeah, I just knew that I did not want to have my kids that close in age. So, and I knew that eventually I was going to have another kid. I used to be like, I only want 1 kid. I only wanted 1 kid. But Avani definitely has like only child syndrome to the T. Like, the whole world is revolving her. And I feel like she'll be a good big sister. Like, she likes being around other children, and she's actually pretty good with like younger kids. My sister also has a daughter, so every time she's come, she's like thinks she's the big sister. So now she actually will be a big sister. And I think she'll adjust just fine. Now, what I will say is that I'm so glad that I am having a boy. I'm just going to blend out this concealer at the top with this little fluffy brush. I got these brushes from Shein. But anyways, I'm so glad that I am having a boy because I feel like we needed that balance. And I don't know what my husband would have done if we would have had another girl. And honestly, I don't know what I would have done, because having a girl is cute and all, it's fun. You get to dress them up, like they get to be your little twin or whatever, and it's cute. But Avani and this hair, baby, like she hates getting her hair braided. Like for her to even get her hair done is a challenge in itself. And then on top of that, the funny part is when it's done, she's like, oh, I'm so cute, I have princess hair. But prior to all of the cuteness, she's like, so I could only imagine going through that struggle with 2 girls, because trust me, if my son comes out with like hair and it's like long and he wants to keep his hair, I'll let him keep his hair, but you need to sit still and get your hair combed, because the moment you don't, you're going to the barbershop with your father, because I'm not dealing with that. What foundation are we gonna use today? I'm thinking of going with an original, like an OG. Let's see, what else do I have? Honestly, I need to go foundation shopping, so if you have any foundation recommendations, put them in the comments, because I really need to know. So I've been trying to use up the foundations that I have, but I don't. Okay, we're gonna use this. I used to be obsessed with this foundation in college, and then I've just bought it again. It's so good. But this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation, and I feel like it provides the right amount of coverage. Like I don't need to do too much color correcting, so I just put it on my face. But yeah, I forgot what question I was on. I think I was talking about how I am glad I had a boy. So yeah, I am happy I have a boy now, or I'm having a boy. Another question I commonly get is, do any of my friends have kids? Or how was it adjusting, you know, being a young parent and having kids, you know? So again, I could do a whole video on this type of stuff, so like this is just the short version. But long story short, out of my close friend group from high school and college, I was the first one to have a kid. Obviously, I didn't plan on having kids. I didn't intentionally get pregnant or anything like that. I actually got pregnant right after I graduated college. So, as you know, when you are just graduating college and transitioning into like, I mean, obviously you're an adult when you're in college, but like when you graduate college, it's like, okay, I'm an adult for real. I need a job. I need to like get my stuff together. And I literally graduated and got pregnant, and I was like, oh shoot, I really need to get my stuff together. So for me, I didn't really have time to like mess around, you know. Okay. So I'm going to use this Too Faced concealer and sand for my concealer. But yeah, I didn't have time to like mess around. I had to hurry up and, you know, get a job and try to figure things out, because I knew I wanted to keep my kid. And at the time, my husband was not my husband. He was just my boyfriend. And just a little background on that, he is Nigerian. And so obviously there's like a cultural difference of like how they expect things to be done, and you know how my culture expects things to be done. So I had to figure out all of this stuff while being pregnant, about to bring a child into the world. It wasn't easy, but you see where I'm at today, you know, married, and my daughter is blessed to have a 2-parent household, and we made it work out for us. But it was definitely a journey. As far as like my friendships, I pretty much have had the same group of friends since high school and college that I like keep in touch with on a regular basis. They were happy for me, you know. It's like at the end of the day, when you are the first one having kids in your friend group, you do feel kind of left out about certain things because you can't partake in certain things. And I'm not going to say that like I still didn't go out and stuff like that, because I was like 23 or something like that. So in that aspect, I was blessed. I do have a good support system when it comes to like my daughter and like her grandparents and stuff like that. So I was still able to like live my life. And you know, my husband, even though it was a battle between us, you know, he understood that I was still young and trying to figure things out. Now currently I was also the first in my friend group to get married, so that was another adjustment for my friends. But now another one of my friends is also married. She just got married like last year. So she's married, and then she has a kid as well. So we kind of, we've always had a good friendship, but like now me and her kind of relate to each other on another level, because we literally FaceTime each other all the time, and we're just like, girl, like, how are you dealing with this? So, you know, it's just, I can vent to her about certain things, and you know, we can relate to each other about certain topics that my other friends necessarily won't understand because they aren't married and they don't have kids. But we are all still cool. We all still talk to each other, keeping some type of communication, even though like we don't talk every single day, but we still try to keep that connection. And it's hard when you are an adult, because it's just like, I feel like already as an adult in general, it's tough to keep in touch with your friends and make new friends. But when you have kids, it's like a whole new level of trying to connect with people and keep up with friends, because sometimes you don't put that as a priority. And I feel like, you know, even though like I obviously have kids, I still need to be a human being. I still need to connect with people. I still need to, you know, have friends and go out for drinks or mocktails or whatever it is that I want to do. I still need to have that balance in my life. Speaking of which, I just skipped the product. By the way, that was the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Walnut for my contour. I'm like, I can't talk. These Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's are so hard. Alright, so I need to set under my eyes. I don't really bake, so I'm going to use this yellow powder. I got this in a package, but the brand is called OFRA, and it's their banana powder, and it's so dirty, y'all. Don't judge me. But yeah, another question that I get is that how do I balance everything? Just being a mom, a wife, a full-time content creator, working a 9-to-5. And to be honest, like, sometimes I ask myself the same thing because I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. Part of it is just I built habits, so a lot of the things that I do every day are just naturally a part of my routine. So I'm kind of used to it. And me and my husband have worked out a routine that works for the both of us. So I guess the short answer would be that just try to figure out a routine that works for you. One thing that has helped me with balancing everything is always taking time out to myself, whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, or having a full day. Just, you need that time to, you know, just to decompress, having some quiet time, because I feel like a lot of the time, it's like once Avani gets back from school, it's just like fast paced. Okay, dinner, put her in the shower. You know, we gotta play with her because she does go to daycare for majority of the day now. So we still want to like play with her and connect with her, and we still want to, obviously, me and my husband, we still want to like talk to each other and connect to each other. So, you know, just have to set a routine in place. That's the biggest tip that I can give. This is the Morphe Highlight and Contour Palette. I think this is in the medium shade. A lot of people ask me what color blush I'm wearing in my videos, and it is the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's palette or place, whatever it is, and it is the shades Dura and Zama, and this is actually an eyeshadow palette, but I love the orange tone blush on my skin tone, so we're gonna use some of that. I can't talk during this. Okay, so now we're going to set this first layer. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. It's like a plumping / setting spray. So I just let this dry for like 5 minutes. But yeah, I'm trying to think of any other questions that I can just think of off the top of my head that I get. One thing is, what prenatals do I take? And I actually have them right here. So I was taking the 1-a-day prenatals, and it comes in like 2 pills in a pack. And I'll insert a picture, but they are super pricey. They're like $30, $35. And then they were working for me at first, and then they made me sick, and I was like, absolutely not. So now I take the Nature Made Prenatal Folic Acid plus DHA. You want to make sure you have the folic acid in your prenatal. I need to take one now, so yeah. Can't drop here. So a little bit about my labor process with Avani. I did get induced with her. She came at 36 weeks and 3 days. The reason I got induced is because I had preeclampsia, which is pretty much high blood pressure throughout pregnancy. If you pretty much wait, if I would have waited any longer, I pretty much could have had like a stroke, or just anything could have happened, because with preeclampsia it makes you feel dizzy, you get nauseous, you get headaches. Headaches is a very common symptom. You'll see stars. It's honestly a very crazy experience. So I pretty much had super high blood pressure throughout that whole pregnancy. So literally I like walked into my doctor's appointment because my doctor recommended me to see a high-risk doctor. So I casually walked in. Whole time I was not on maternity leave yet. I was literally working from home due to like the preeclampsia. Oh, this mirror is dirty. I was working at home due to the preeclampsia. So I just went to this doctor's appointment thinking I was gonna go back home. So I'm just adding my beauty marks, because I do have 3, but they're very, like, they fade when I put makeup on. But yeah, so I walked into this appointment like, oh, okay, let me just get checked out real quick. You know, my blood pressure's good, I'm good. But on this day I did have a headache, but I didn't think my blood pressure was high. So I get to this appointment and this lady tells me, so your blood pressure is like 150 over, I forgot the bottom number, but the 150 stood out to me. She's like, your blood pressure is like 150. Actually, I think it was like 152 or 153, which that is super high. And if you hit 160, then that's like severe preeclampsia and you need to like go to triage immediately. But I was like, holy crap. So she's like, yeah, so you're not going home, you need to go to labor and delivery to have this baby. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am, today, now? Mind you, it's like 7 a.m. I did not eat anything because I'm thinking I'm gonna go home. Luckily, my hospital bag was like packed. Osagi's freaking out like, oh my god, we need to. So rude. I live right by a hospital, y'all, so we hear ambulances a lot. You guys, I don't know what happened. My camera was like, oh, it's overheating. So okay, whatever. So I didn't get to record the rest of my makeup look, but I pretty much just put my lipstick on. I think you all saw the lashes that I wore. Let me show y'all the lipstick. So I used this Morphe Matte and Sweetest Tea, and then this I honestly got from like my beauty supply. It is the LA Colors High Shine Gloss, just to put it in the middle. And then to line my lips, it's also, I think it was this liner. Yeah. This is the Ruby Kisses Intense Liner in brown. Don't sleep on the beauty supply lip liners. I love them. But yeah, so I am about to, let's see, it's 10:47. I need to leave out at 12:30. So I'm going to just write some bullet points for this video that I want to film, get set up to film that, probably upload this footage to my computer while that's happening. By the way, I didn't tell you guys, I broke a freaking memory card. Like, Kamari, what's happening? So I need to order another like 128 gigabyte memory card. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna film a video and I will talk to you all a little bit later. Hey loves, so it is way later in the day, even though I'm in the same spot. I did not get to film a video because shortly after I like did my makeup and stuff, I didn't realize what time it was and I had to be at the doctor like I told you all. So I did wrap some of Avani's gifts under the tree, and let me show you guys real quick because I pretty much did all of her gifts in the in pink wrapping paper, just so we can know like those were her gifts. But let me show you guys. Hopefully she does not like try to open them. So my Christmas tree isn't on right now, but these are like a few of her gifts. I just spreaded them around the tree. But she has like, she honestly has a lot more gifts that I need to wrap. That's just what I can get done at the moment. Oh shoot, I'm also boiling some rice for my husband, so I need to check on this because he wants to make fried rice, and we thought we had rice from dinner I made yesterday left over, because if you cook, then you know that fried rice is best when you use day-old rice because the rice is cold. But yeah, I'm not super hungry right now because I just ate some Portillo's, which is my favorite. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I got done. Went to the doctor. Everything was all good with baby boy. Let me sit you all back down. But I got on camera because I wanted to do a first impression with you all. So I bought the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato perfume. And this is just like, it's so tiny. But this is like the sample because I'm just a firm believer that I'm not going to buy anything when it comes to like perfumes. I'm not going to buy anything that's like crazy big if I don't like the scent. So and plus I ordered it because I had to order. My brother wanted some cologne for Christmas and then my mom wanted some perfume. So I was like, let me just order this. And this little bottle is so cute. So this is the little bottle it comes in. And this is my first perfume from this brand. You can't really smell it in the... Let me see, I'm just going to spray it on me. I'm not mad at it. Like, I don't think that this is something I would necessarily pick up. But like, had I smelled it before? Or maybe I just need to wear it. It kind of smells, what are the notes? Hazelnut, that's what it is. Hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy. See, I like stuff with whipped cream and marshmallow. But I think it's the hazelnut that's kind of throwing me off. Because it kind of smells like, it doesn't smell bad. It just smells, to me, kind of like grass. Like, I don't know. I think I'm making it sound worse. But, I mean, this is cute to, like, have in your bag and just throw on. I want to try more from this brand. I want to try the vanilla. Because everyone pretty much talks about that one. But, yeah. It's going to be a chill day, to be honest, for now. Because... what the heck is happening? But yeah, pretty much today, the rest of the day is going to be chill, or night I should say. I'm not doing much. I just need to finally fold my laundry. And then I'm just going to plan out my day for tomorrow since I will have the house to myself. My husband has to go into the office for work. Amani will be in school, which gives me time to crank out some videos. And then that way I can edit them and post at least one tomorrow. I might try to post this vlog tonight. I'm going to see, so we'll see. I'm going to end today's vlog here. Make sure you enter the giveaway. The giveaway is posted in my last vlog. I will also put the link in the description box for this video. It'll be in all the videos up until, like, obviously the giveaway ends. And then I'm also going to make a community post with the rules and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for supporting. I definitely feel the love. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.